today we will learn about numbers in Python. So there are basically 4 types of numbers in Python, but today we are going to learn about integer and float. So in Python you don't need to write the type of a variable, it automatically detects the type. Now I'm going to create a float. I'm going to give it value 10.4. So let's check their type. So in order to check the type, there is a simple function type which tells the type of the variable. So if we try to print this, we'll see that from which type it belongs. So this belongs to the class integer, and if you want to see the type of this variable, let's see, this belongs to class float. So there is no explicit declaration in Python. You just write the variable name and give it a value. It's declared then. Okay, now let's perform some basic arithmetic operations. We will start with addition. So let's try to print 10 plus 10. This will give you 20. Let's try to subtract 10 from 10. So the result is 90. Let's try to multiply 10 by 10, and this results in 100. So these are the 3 basic arithmetic operations that we used. Now there's also a shorthand addition. So if you want to add something to int, let's say I want to add 5 to this, and I want to print this. Now I'll be able to see that the 5 is added and assigned to a integer. So in fact the a integer already had the value 10, so 5 was assigned and added to 10, so it became 15. This is called shorthand addition. So now we have already done multiplication, subtraction, addition. Now we are going to do division. So let's divide int with float. So if you print this, you'll see the result. Let's try this. Here you can see that this is giving me number in the fractional part. But if I don't want this, I will use double slashes. So this time it's not going to mean the whole number. Now let's try to work on power in Python. So power in Python is very simple. Let's say a is equals to 10, b is equals to 2. I actually want to give power 2 to 10. So what I will do is I'll create result a. So if you want to give power to any number, you'll use double asterisk or double multiplication sign. In programming language, this is used for multiplication. So this also is used in strings. We'll see that in next class. So let's try to print this. Print result. As you can see that this is given it the power 2. Now let's try to change this. Let's see if it's working fine. 1000, yeah. 3 times 10 is 1000. 10 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10 is equals to 1000. Now we'll see the type conversion. So as you can see that this is float. I want to make it integer. I'll say new int equals to integer. I'll simply call integer class and give it the parameter. My parameter would be the variable that I want to cast into integer. You can also give it base. So I want to change float into integer. I will print this. Print new int. this is going to tell me 10. So this part is already gone. So now we are done with numbers. So there are multiple type of comparison operators. Double equals to, which checks if both numbers are equal or not. Not equals to, if both numbers are not equal. Greater than, if first value is greater than the second value. Greater than or equals to, if the first value is greater than or equals to the second value. Less than, if the first value is less than the second one. Less than or equals to, if the first value is less than or equals to the second one. Let's comment this. If A is equals to B, yes, it's going to return true. If A is not equals to B, it's going to return false. Now A is not equals to B, so we want to make sure that A is not equals to B. If this is going to return true. So if I want to check A is not equals to B, I'll print this and I'll see that it's true. A is not equals to B. Now, is A greater than B? Yes, it is. So it's going to return true. Now let's try to make it false. Let's try to give them the equal value. So A is equals to B, but A is not greater than B. So let's try to run this. So this will give you false. Now A is not greater than B, but A is equals to B. So we want to check both the conditions, if A is greater than or equals to B. So for example, if you want to get, or if you want to check a number that is either 10 or greater than 10, so you'll choose this operator. You run this and you'll see that it's true. Now, is A less than B? Now let's make it less than B. Now 9 is less than 10. This is going to return true. Now if I want to get all the numbers that are either less than or equal to A. So for example, I want to get all the numbers that are 10 or less than 10. I want to check a number if it's 10 or less than 10. So A means 10 is less than or equals to B. 10, it's not less than but it's equal to B. So it's going to give me the true. Now let's try to make it less. This should also return true. But if I make it greater, then it will return me false, because neither A is less than nor it's equal to B. So these are the basic comparison operators that you will need when you will be working with the control structure.